Galaxy S25 Ultra, I know more people are getting their pre-ordered shipping statements, their tracking numbers. I know I still have mine, obviously. Mine still hasn't been handed off to UPS, but I have my tracking number, and a lot of other people are getting that same information when they log into ups.com, and they can see that they have their tracking number, but they don't necessarily have it en route. So just keep that in mind. So check ups.com, sign up for an account if you don't already have one. It's completely free, and you can check to see if you have any inbound packages like I do from Samsung or any other company. But with that said, I wanted to talk about two features that have not been spoken about for the Galaxy S25 Ultra, and one of them is an exclusive, which is one that I think I would really like to have, but we unfortunately don't have it. The first one has to do with the zoom of the Galaxy S25 Ultra, and this is from Ice Universe saying that he found a new thing. The S25 Ultra supports continuous zooming from 1x to 5x in portrait mode instead of fixing the gear as before. Have you seen this practical function improvement? And basically it just shows you zooming in each level really quickly with the portrait zoom of the Galaxy S25 Ultra, a feature I think, you can see it coming in handy. It's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna change my world or anybody else's world, but it is functional and it could be helpful in the long term as you use this phone. The other one though, I think is really cool, and unfortunately, it looks like it's locked only to the Chinese region. Not sure why, but supposedly it is, and it has to do with dragging and dropping files. Again, from Ice Universe saying, continuing to introduce the S25 Ultra. This feature is unique to the Chinese version. Intelligent drag and drop is an intelligent interactive system that allows you to seamlessly drag and share content. To use this feature, hold down any text, image, document, or other content on the screen with your finger, then you can quickly extract and share the content and integrate it with other applications and services, thereby improving your efficiency when performing multi-application and cross-platform tasks. And he kind of shows it off and showing that it is, I can see it being really, really helpful. I think one of my favorite AI features in general is circle to search. Is so functional. The more I use it, I'm like, oh my God, like from, using it on video, an image that has a phone number in it, and I can just circle search and tap on it and get it to bring up a phone number and so on and so forth in that manner. This would be, again, pretty helpful with dragging and dropping images. I know you can do it in some apps, but to have it kind of like just be in everything is really cool. Hopefully, if it's not already here, then I'm missing something. Hopefully it goes on to other phones throughout the world, such as America and Europe and Africa and South America and wherever else as well. So kind of cool. We've got a great day of tech news for you. I know a lot of you are excited. You've been in my comments like crazy, but first, let's talk about the Galaxy Z Flip 7 and something that is reportedly not changing, and that is the cameras. The latest information coming out is that reportedly it's using the same cameras as the other Galaxy Z Flip 6, which would be a 50 megapixel main sensor, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and then a 10 megapixel selfie. So those reportedly aren't changing. And I think the big change this year would probably be the external display on this. And that's supposed to be going up to, I think it was 4 inches. So it's getting a pretty good bump. I think it's going from like 3.4, 3.6 all the way up to 4 inches. So you should have a better viewing on there when you want to watch different things, a video, or interact with your notifications, things like that. But then also, I'm really hoping this isn't a sign of things to come with the Galaxy Z Fold 7, because we've heard that camera is going to be improved and the displays are going to be bigger. There's supposed to be some big changes to that phone physically. So Z Flip 7, same cameras. But let's get to the stuff I know why you guys are here. You're going crazy on my Twitter, you're going crazy in my comments, and that is because your Galaxy S25 Ultra and accessories have shipped, and so have mine. Mine are now in the air, or they're not actually in. If I check the tracking number, it doesn't actually show anything in terms of like, oh, UPS has it. UPS doesn't have it, but the email I received from Samsung is that it's on its way and that it'll arrive on January 30th. And I got this morning, so it probably indicates that the reason my S25 Ultra and my watch have shipped is that, and they probably have handed it off or so, or it probably will be at this time, is that I'll probably have to wait till the end of today or definitely early tomorrow to show that it's actually in progress and it's on its way. And this is literally a full week, or almost, yeah, it's even more than a full week that it would arrive, I guess, because it's gonna end up arriving like 8 days before the actual release date. This is unprecedented for Samsung. Usually it's like 3 or 4 days before the release date. This is like literally 8 days, more than a week before this thing is going to arrive, before the real release date comes out. This is coming out mega early. I wonder if it has anything to do with the slow sales of this phone, because some people don't think it's a major upgrade or a reason to upgrade from the 24 Ultra or not. That could be it. Maybe they're trying to create some hype with it, but I know I'm looking forward to it. I use my S24 Ultra a lot as a camera mostly, and I know the camera is improved on the S25 Ultra, as are a bunch of other things as well. So I'm looking forward to it. It's lighter, thinner. We're gonna start it off with the S25 Ultra, because it's S25 season right now. And the S25 Ultra, we're gonna talk about that with the screen being improved. I didn't notice this issue on mine, but there's a little bit of a graininess issue if you lower the brightness on the phone of the S25 Ultra pretty low, but it looks like it's been pretty much fixed on the S25 Ultra. So S25 Ultra, like I said, is fixing this issue. It was on the S24 Ultra, and Ice Universe is showing the two displays next to each other, saying that the 25 Ultra has fixed the issue of particles appearing in the 24 Ultra at low brightness, and the screen quality has been improved. There was an error in comparing the materials just now. It has been corrected. You can see it on the left and on the right. The right is the S24 Ultra, and on the left you got the S25 Ultra. So nice little fix there, and also just having the updated, better, improved display to go along with it. Now, the other bit of information is we're going to talk about we know that the S25 Ultras and S25s in general have shipped out for a lot of folks, including myself. I had tracking for days, but it actually said, I got an email from Samsung and a text saying, hey, we shipped it out, and then I looked at the tracking on UPS and it didn't show anything. Now it is. It's showing that it will still arrive tomorrow by 7 p.m. and that the label was created and that they have my package in Louisville, Kentucky. It's 2-day shipping, so it makes sense. They had it probably the 20, no, it says the 29th, but basically I'll have it the 30th, and that is literally tomorrow, and I will have my S25 Ultra. How sweet is that? Again, 8 days before what we expected. And I know not everyone's phones have shipped, but if you check your UPS tracking, you should actually see that UPS has hold of the package, and that barring something getting blocked, which I don't think is gonna happen, we should be getting our phones, AKA tomorrow. So this is great news. We're gonna start it off with the S25 Edge. Remember, this is their really skinny, thin, 6.4 millimeters thick Galaxy S25 that's going to be coming out probably in May, maybe April, but probably more so in May. And we've heard about the cameras, but we're getting some more confirmation that it is probably the same setup as a S25 Ultra and an S25 Plus. How can that be though? Well, the latest tweet from Panda Flash is that the S25 Edge comes with a 200 megapixel main camera and a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. So that's where you're getting the two cameras from. So remember, the Ultra version has a 200 megapixel main and 50 megapixel ultra. It just upgraded this year, but the Plus version does have that 12 megapixel ultra wide. So that's where we're getting that. So, and there's only two cameras, keep that in mind too. So, you know, this phone, you know, they're cutting some things out, obviously. One of the rumors is about the batteries. It's gonna be somewhere around 37 100 milliamps, maybe 39, which is incredibly too small. But hey, maybe we'll wait and see. It'll be amazing battery life. But yeah, kind of a small battery, and then big time cameras on there though. So, you know, still a phone that I would be somewhat interested in to at least do some videos on. So what about you guys? You're gonna grab that phone? Let me know in the comments down below. This isn't really anything new, but it's a new tweet put out by the Galax showing that the iPhone 16 Pro Max versus the S25 Ultra and a Geekbench score is on the single core score 3332 versus 3297. So really only a difference of about 35 points between those two. You know, give or take a test is probably about the same. But the big difference is the multi-core score. Look at the new Samsung Snapdragon 8 Elite with that 10,410 score versus 8,507 on the iPhone 8. Really, really beats it by a lot. 1903 point difference. You know, we're gonna probably come into next year, I would bet, where obviously when the new iPhone launches in September, that'll beat the score of what we have with the 8 Elite. But by the time that next 8 Elite 2 comes out, I would bet that the iPhone will not be able to compete with it in single core or definitely multi-core score either on that. Like these Snapdragon processors are ridiculously fast and powerful and battery efficient. A lot of the news coming out about the S25 Ultra is that it is even more powerful, as you can see, but then more battery efficient as well. So it's a really masterful made chip in general. But we're gonna finish it up with, is your phone out for order? And I would bet there's a bunch of you that already have it, because mine says that it is out for delivery and I'll get it in the next few hours. This is awesome news. I'm totally looking forward to it. I'll definitely be putting a video out tomorrow about the S25 Ultra when I get it and my first thoughts and opinions on it. But yours should definitely be out there if it's already been shipped. You can still take advantage of their pre-order. That is still going on, where you can get free gifts and free offers and really good trade-in values and really a great phone. I've seen things about this phone from the speakers being way massively improved and better than I love the iPhone speakers, and they're better than that, at least from what I've heard on a video. The cameras are great. They are taking more natural photos, which if you're not into, okay, but the clarity of the photos is much improved. The screen is improved. Obviously, you got I already mentioned the cameras. The performance is crazy improved. Like there's some things, even though like, you know, on paper it doesn't look all that improved, the real life scenarios of these are really, really much improved. Galaxy S25 Ultra has One UI 7, and it brought with it something really cool. Before in the past, you had been using the Samsung keyboard in order to use some of the features that are built into the keyboard, like the writing assistant. That is no longer the case. You can use Gboard. There's a couple steps in order to make it work, but it's super simple. So let's first of all show you, if you do want to use Gboard, you have to download it. Just go to the Google Play Store and type in Gboard and download it. Once it's downloaded, you want to hit open, and it's going to bring you into settings, but if it doesn't, just go to settings. Just go here, and then we're going to search for keyboard, because you basically have to enable it. So keyboard, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down into here until we see where it says keyboard list and default. So click on that, and then keyboard list and default, and you're gonna be right here. Just turn it on right there, you'll see Gboard, and then go to default keyboard and turn on Gboard from there. Now you also wanna turn on Writing Assist if you haven't already. So just go back here, and then go to Galaxy AI and turn all these on. Just go into each one, but basically just go to Writing Assist, turn it on, and then you don't need to turn that on. Chat translation I would turn on as well for, you know, translating text and stuff from certain languages. And then from here, you want to go home, and then you want to go into anything where you can write, basically something like an email, a text message, something along those lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new email. I'm going to go into Gmail just to show you. I'm going to write an email to myself. I'm just going to type talk it so that it comes out a little bit quicker. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Please let me know if you want me to finish that work for you, because if it is not correct, I'd love to make sure I do it correctly. And let me know how your kids are doing and your wife and I hope everything's well. So I have my email here. Now, one thing I can do in order to fix this up or check things is I can press and hold it and select all the text. Basically, I can go like this and hit that, select all if I want. And then you can see now I have a Galaxy AI button. I can tap that. I can just go into spelling and grammar if I want. And it's gonna show me what I have here, and I can just hit replace. And it's now replaced. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Please let me know if you want me to finish that work for you, because if it is incorrect, I'd love to make sure I do it correctly. So I fixed it up for me, but I can continually go in here and maybe I want to go to writing style. And in writing style, I have some things I can do. I can change it to good day. Please advise if you require assistance completing a task. I am available. Or you can go in here and say, hey, hope you're having a great day. Need me to finish that work for you. There's multiple things you can do, and you can hit replace or copy and then paste it yourself. So it's very cool to be able to do that. And you can hit this button right here and choose something if you want it to be more emoji or social or casual. You can tap this and you can just see the text was generated by AI. You can close it out. Let's just say I wanted to replace it. So I'll just hit, I don't want emoji style though. Looks a little bit lame. I'm gonna hit replace, and now it replaced it for me really easy and quickly. Now, something else you can do is say you're reading an email. So let's go to an email that I'm reading. So I have this email for myself, and I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna press and hold, and I can do select all or just select what I want. I'll just do that, and I can hit this AI emoji, or AI thing, and I can go into summarize. So if I don't want to read, say it's a really long email, I can do that. I can hit summarize, and it's going to summarize the email, me telling me what it's about. I can copy and share that. I can even do that with what I wrote too if I wanted to. I can put it into bullet points if I want. So it puts the highlighted, most important things in there. I can do a table if that suits what I'm doing. So there's a lot of things you could end up doing on this. It's pretty helpful. It could be reading an email, writing an email, a text message, anything your kind of social post, anything like that. It doesn't have to just be emails. Again, it could be Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. You can come in there, highlight the text and summarize it or improve it, or go to a writing style and just make things better. It's up to you. But that works now with the Google keyboard, the Gboard. So very cool stuff. In this video, we're going to show you how to use Samsung's Galaxy Audio Eraser on your Samsung Galaxy S25 phone. Now, if your phone has Galaxy Audio Eraser, it has to have One UI 7 or newer, and it also has to have be one of the newer phones. It might come to the older phones, but right now it's only on the S25 phones, but by the time you're watching it, maybe it's on one of the other phones. So I'm going to show you how to use it. It's really simple and really helpful as well. So let's get into it. You have to open up the gallery app, so open that up, and then from there you have to go into a video. I'm going to show you two different videos. I've got this video first, and what you're going to do is at the bottom you see that Galaxy AI button, the one with all the twinkles and stars and stuff. Tap that, and basically it analyzes the audio in the video, and then from here it's very easy. I can listen to the original audio at the top there, and then in the middle I can play the video. In 3, 2, 1. So that's the audio, and I can play pause. And then I have auto. Auto automatically reduces the sounds that it thinks you should reduce. Otherwise, I can tap these. I got voices and noise. This is just one video. I'm going to show you another one that has even more things to mute, but this is just has voices and noise. And also I have mute. If I just want to mute something completely 100%, I can do that. I can do it on both things if I really wanted to. You'll see. It's not going to play any noise. Say this, it's completely muted. So if you want to do that. But otherwise, auto works great. If you hit auto, here's what the video sounds like now. In 3, 2, 1. So it kind of reduced the screams in the background. Here's the original. In 3, 2, 1. So it's kind of nice hearing the screams on there because it shows their excitement. But again, if I wanted to do that, or I can even amplify, I can manually control or decrease the volume on here. So I tapped on voices, and I can just drag my finger at the bottom here. Maybe I want the voices to be lower. I can let go and go up to minus 100, that'll completely mute them out, or I can make them louder. My voice, I should say. Here's the screams. The screams are counting as the noise, so maybe I want those to be louder too. I can make everything louder, or everything quiet, or something's quiet, something's loud, whatever I want, or hit auto and have that do its thing, but you'll hear it's gonna be even louder now.
3, 2, 1.
And then when you're done, just hit save a copy, and it will save it for you, and you can go on to your next thing there. It saves it right into your gallery app. So I'm gonna go back now, and I'm gonna open up my other video here, and this video has a lot more sounds. If I hit that Galaxy AI button, it automatically brings me into the sound remover. And this one I have voices, I have wind, I have nature, and I have just background noise. Now if I hit auto, it's gonna minus 90% or 90% of the sound out of the noise. It's gonna minus 90% of the nature sounds. It's gonna minus 100% of the wind, and my voice is just staying at 100. So I'll hit play.
1, 2, 3, go.
And then here's the original. You heard it blocks a lot of noise out. So here's the original. So in the original, you can hear, people skating at the skate park. All of that's in there. But again, when you do the auto tuning of it, or if you manually get rid of some of these noises like the wind and the nature and some of the background noises, it really gets rid of those skaters in the background. And if you want to completely eliminate it, you literally just make sure it's at 100 for any and all of those things, so that's really all you can hear. We'll do this again.
One, two, three, go. Bravo, Giovanni.
And in that sense, you're really just, and this works with multiple voices too. If there was multiple people talking, say I was walking and talking to my phone, and then someone was talking loud into the thing, I could actually mute them out. So it'll do multiple voices. It does the background noises, the nature noises, ambient noises, wind noises, all that stuff. So it's really, really helpful to eliminate those noises, and then just hit save as copy. And that's how you use the Galaxy Audio Eraser. Thanks for watching. If you want to pick up a Samsung Galaxy phone, it's linked down below. Get a great deal on a really, really great phone while the pre-order lasts. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys down the road. Peace.